Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the 12th ranked team, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. This one will be fair caught. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Pierce. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. And the punt team now on to kick it away. On 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as it releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to extend the play. Going to try to use his legs here. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see would anybody come up with it once it was in the air.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for his back. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. They bring him down with the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Spartans line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
To the air, it's Pierce. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He slings this one deep down the left side. And he's got it. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Northwestern now operating in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field, it's Pierce. Fires it to the wideout, but it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field, get him the football on fourth down, come up with a conversion, and keep those sticks moving.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Receiver makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Northwestern. Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Carter.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And the Spartans will have to kick this away. On a punt now for the first time today. And here's the return. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's Pierce. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Fights off a defender.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Parachek. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And the Spartans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the 1st down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances. by his Michigan State offense is Kirk Cousins. We saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. You can go back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's going to hand this off. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Sparty. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to pass. It's Pierce. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage on that screen.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
A completion makes it second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. As a design quarterback keeper. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. A pop pass on a jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield. The 30. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Offense facing a 3rd and long at 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle and incomplete. Second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Carter. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 40 now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Pierce. Going for his running back. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Northwestern now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, looking to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Hand off to the back. Fights through a tackle. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Using his legs, it's Carter. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Takes the handoff again. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Spartans are looking to keep this drive going.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a 4th pick. The Spartans will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brought down quickly, but it's a big game through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Pierce. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the beatdown continues. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion at the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Michigan State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That's an important first down on that running play.
42 Spider.
Running back with the football. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run the jet sweep trying to get to the edge. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Scanning the field, it's Pierce. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Northwestern now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense get pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. And near the goal line. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play.
Northwestern 42, Michigan State 21.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Northwestern.
And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on fourth and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Northwestern. And this one is getting ugly. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. A big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
It's caught downfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
I love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Parachek. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, guys. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time.
Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And the Spartans with 1st and 10 here.
42 Spider.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
And the Spartans line up with a 1st and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Touchdown here, down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. To throw, it's Pierce. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding.
Okay, ready?
Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense.
Freedom.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, if you run the ball, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
The punt team making their way on the field. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan State. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
These conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. Breaking free at the 35. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. To throw, it's Pierce. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So second down after the incompletion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that catch is hauled in.